Alexander Reid, the first black K-pop idol, faced severe mistreatment throughout her career, from unprofessional treatment to neglect and poor management. Let's delve into what significant challenges Alex truly endured. Alex Reid was K-pop's first black idol, African-American singer and rapper who debuted with the girl group Rania in 2015, which was later renamed to BP Rania. Alexandra Harris Reid Varley was born on March 5, 1989, in Kansas to her mother, Loretta Reid, and her father, Alan Varley. Alex's family relocated to Dallas, Texas, where her career began. Starting at an early age, Alex was modeling, singing, and starring in reality TV shows. Reid was at a songwriting camp in Los Angeles in 2015, when their label's talent scout had liked Alex's rapping and asked her if she would like to be in a K-pop group. Alex said yes, and the process went on from there. After a brief audition with a South Korean music label CEO via video chat, her impressive resume sealing the deal, Alex was off to Korea within a week. Within that week, Alex wrote her rap for two of Rania's upcoming songs, Demonstrate and Make Me. A week to 10 days after arriving in Korea, after an intense schedule of last-minute training, Alex debuted with Rania as the first black K-pop idol ever on November 5, 2015, at the M Countdown performance of Demonstrate. Prior to her K-pop career, she was already a professional singer and had years of dance training under her belt. She even had songwriting and composing experience to speak of, neither of which are prerequisites for aspiring idols. Alex was signed to Def Jam in the United States and worked as a songwriter with Sony, collaborating with artists like Jamie Foxx and Chris Brown. A K-pop fan herself, Reid was well aware that to start, idols typically train for years before they're chosen to debut. Reid said that knowing this, the company decided that she'd already done her necessary training. But after going through the process, "I beg to differ," she said. In hindsight, Reid believes that a sufficient training period would have set her up better for success, likening her idol journey to a sprint rather than a marathon. "The most essential things were that I didn't learn Korean, the idol temperament, and all the little details of how to fit into the group before debuting," she said. "By skipping training, it put me in an awkward position to the rest of the group." Upon her debut, Alex received overwhelming support from both Korean and international audiences. However, she also faced online bullying and racism, highlighting the challenges of being a minority in the K-pop industry. Alex faced a lot more mistreatment when it came to staff for hair and makeup. Alex noticed no one ever wanted to work on her, and sometimes they never would. They avoided attending staff to her altogether. One time, it was almost time for Rania to perform, and Alex's makeup hadn't been done. When she asked when it would be her turn, they would say, "Soon." When she insisted that it wouldn't be enough time, they'd ask if she could just go without it. Alex would then have to do her makeup by herself. To make things worse, they did not have makeup shades that fit Alex's skin tone. She was regularly dressed in clothes of different colors and styles from the rest of her group. This wardrobe issue was very stressful for Alex, and the staff didn't know how to style her naturally curly hair, so she'd eventually take that upon herself as well. Furthermore, Rania's stylist failed Alex terribly. They constantly blamed Alex for eating too much when she was just as slim as her fellow bandmates. The stylist also blamed her chest size and continued to fail Alex miserably. Despite her being a thin woman, they judged her as if it was her fault, when in reality, there are plenty of people in Korea that are much larger than Alex. The stylist was just lousy. Rania's stylist didn't even have the sense to apologize to Alex, instead going to the manager to apologize. It was only when Alex made a fuss to the manager that he told the stylist to apologize directly to Alex. Regardless, the apology was useless, but Alex accepted it respectfully. To top everything off, communication between the company and Alex was extremely bad. Alex didn't speak Korean before coming to Korea, and she didn't have time to learn like other idols because her training period was virtually non-existent. To make things worse, DR Entertainment did not provide her with a translator at any time, nor did they supply her with a tutor. Alex was left to struggle, having to teach herself Korean during their extremely busy schedule. She would be studying vocabulary in the car on the way to performances, with her members trying to help. This was very stressful, especially with everything else that was going on, and extremely isolating for Alex. One time on a VLive livestream, Alex's shirt was actually busted open. This was a very traumatic experience for her. She explained how the stylist came and shoved a piece of paper down her shirt to try covering the gap. This was happening live in front of thousands of viewers. Alex spent the rest of the night bawling her eyes out so badly that the next day she needed ice to bring down the swelling around her sockets.
Our puffy just from crying yesterday. It was a really hard day yesterday. It was really embarrassing that my shirt came open.
There were racial slurs thrown at me, ignorance, comments that I just didn't look right on a K-pop stage and would never fit in. Even that, I was ruining K-pop. By May of 2016, 3 of Rania's original members left the group. Their contracts had expired and DR Entertainment wasn't able to convince them to renew. This caused a delay for the group's comeback. To make things worse, Alex and another member of Rania were supposed to debut as a hip-hop subunit under the name Hex, but this was terminated as a result of company communication issues. Then, on August 14th, it was announced that Alex was the new leader of Rania. Despite all of this turmoil and sudden shifts within the group, Rania was able to come back with their new song, Start a Fire, on December 30th, 2016, rebranding with a new name, Black Pearl Rania, also known as BP Rania. Things were such a mess, and communication was so bad that Alex didn't even know about the group's name change. Controversies arose in early 2017 when Alex was cut from BP Rania's new choreography. She would dance in the beginning and then walk off stage for the rest. When fans demanded an explanation, their choreographer implied that Alex did not have the right work ethic. She said she won't do it because she's a rapper. DR Music soon announced that Alex would be fully participating with the group by dancing in the whole choreography. But later, they claimed that Alex would be taking a hiatus from BP Rania because she was offered an acting opportunity in the States. It was later revealed that Alex had wanted to be in the choreography but hadn't been included by the choreographer. Alex said that she had actually cried over being put in the corner during performances, and understandably so. It was clear to fans that Alex had been ostracized from the group. This was not a result of Alex's abilities either. Despite having to learn the choreography purely by watching the instructor and her band members, having to mime the movements due to the language barrier, Alex was still able to learn the choreography well. Alex explained that the BP Rania era was when she faced the hardest times in the group. There was one upside though. During BP Rania's promotions for their single Make Me Ah in February 2017, Alex was included in the entire choreography and got to perform fully with the group for the first time since debut. Her outfit matched the rest of the group as well. This brought Alex much joy, but unfortunately, it was short-lived. It soon got to the point where Alex was getting completely left out of performances, with the company citing Alex's conflicting overseas schedule in America. Alex, however, told a very different story, detailing how she was constantly asking the company when she was supposed to come back to Korea, but they would never give her a straight answer. When Alex was suddenly instructed to return to Korea, she was overwhelmed with anxiety. She was so stressed about going back that she couldn't even get out of the car once she arrived at the airport. Her ride had to circle the building several times before she could calm down and exit the car. The last time that I went to Korea, I was getting to the airport and couldn't stop crying. When I was leaving, I was just crying, and my ride just kept going around in circles around the airport. I didn't want to get out of the car. I just knew it was bad. I was like, I don't want to do it, you know? Bad. And it was that bad. When Alex was back on stage with the group, she was once again left to stand in the corner for the same choreography she had previously been included in. Not only was Alex being left out of the choreography of the group, important announcements weren't relayed to Alex by the staff either, with her bandmates trying to use translation sites to help her understand, but it never really worked out. Alex was completely left out of the loop. At the same time, experiences of online bullying over her race and appearance are still fresh in her memory. While nothing has been publicly disclosed, her departure from BP Rania reportedly wasn't silky smooth either. BP Rania's Alex officially announced her departure from the group, but not everything seems so clean-cut. Alleged evidence found online tells a messy story between Alex and DR Music that started from her debut to her departure. While on her hiatus, Alex suddenly posted to Twitter, concerned that she was kicked out of the group. I heard the label tweeted that, "I'm out of the group. Can someone put me in the loop? Do they celebrate April Fools in Korea? Did I get kicked out of my group for real? Or for April Fools?" It was later revealed that the claim came from a fake account posing as DR Music. But just a couple of months after the confusion, DR Music officially announced that she was indeed leaving the group. Our staff and the artists have reached an agreement that Alexandra is no longer a member of BP Rania. We have gone through quite many conversations and meetings and agreed to promote with 5 members. They wanted to assure fans that the decision had nothing to do with racism or other rumors. This decision is not due to rumors such as racism, etc. Alex's response to leaving BP Rania soon after the announcement, Alex took to Twitter to post a cryptic message about no longer being locked in, but now being locked out. She also tweeted a possible criticism against DR Music. In the end, Alex left a video for her fans to talk about her departure and her experience as a BP Rania member. "I'm no longer a member of Rania. Thank you for supporting me, cheering me on, and having my back, even fighting my battles." Fans convinced DR Music hired a Sasang to pressure Alex into leaving. A fan of BP Rania posted screenshots of her conversation with a netizen named Candy, an infamous anti-fan of Alex, where Candy stated that Alex was pressured to leave the group. Candy said, "She needs to take the hint and leave. Nothing fans will do will change their mind. She is done for." The fan replied, Candy, "Well, if both Phil and DR don't want her, then why not kick her out?" Candy replied that perhaps it is to not look bad. If she leaves on her own, the better. DR Music did not care about the emails. They did not care about the messages. They are done with Alex. But Alex debunked the rumor going around that a Sasaeng, obsessive fan, caused her to leave. She has never explicitly stated what led to her departure, explaining that it was a series of events, including not feeling safe and having to constantly prove herself. Even though fans still claimed that Candy was in talks with not just the manager, Philip, but also DR Music's CEO's son. Candy had convinced him to make Alex leave the group. Evidence also claims DR Music was shady with the group's upcoming music. They would hire producers to write songs for the group, but continually reject any demos being sent. Another post stated that the manager also denied any help they were offered in terms of marketing towards the fans. Online reactions towards Alex's departure. International fans were unhappy about Alex's departure from the group. Many accused DR Music of racism and unfair treatment towards Alex. Even one of Alex's closest members, Tabo, took to Twitter with an upset message. "I'm sorry, I failed to live up to everyone's expectations." Many BP Rania fans asked everyone to respect Alex's decisions and continue to support her in her future career, as well as the remaining members. After leaving Rania, Alex continued her career as a singer and songwriter. She has spoken about her experiences as a Black artist in K-pop, shedding light on cultural appropriation and representation issues within the industry. In 2020, Alex announced plans to write a memoir detailing her against all odds journey as the first Black K-pop idol, aiming to provide an insider's perspective on the industry's dynamics. Currently, Alex lives in Los Angeles, California, where she continues to work on her music. Although her time with Rania was short-lived and filled with difficulties, Alex's persistence through the adversity is something that stands out. Her journey serves as a testament to the resilience required to survive in an industry that is both demanding and unforgiving. Alex's story may have ended with Rania, but the lasting impression she left behind continues to inspire many people across the globe. Her bravery in pursuing her dreams despite being treated unfairly is a beacon of hope for others who may face similar obstacles.